Good evening, TBI League, and welcome back to season number 4. My name is Gib. I am joined by Ghost today. Ghost, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited for today's match.
Very excited. Today we got Xcution taking on the Marlboro men. Uh, both teams looking to earn some more points here. Obviously, Nighthaven Labs and Border is going to be our maps for the evening. Sub on both teams tonight. Xcution in for Amphi is Coors. Coors. How am I pronouncing his name? Uh, Coors, I think is how you pronounce it. And in for the Marlboro men is going to be Reaper over for Skep. Ghost, have you watched any league matches this season yet, or
Um,
just?
I the last league match I watched was actually the Marlboro men's match against I think it was R4C.
Mm-hmm.
That match honestly went fine for what I think a first match should go. But I think this is going to be a good redemption. It's the same two maps that they played last time. I think Marlboro
I
men could easily take this, but
I
we'll
thought
see.
they played Ford and they got kind of swept
Ah,
on it. I think
I'm mistaking Border for Fort, I think.
they
Or
do have
was
a very
I know
they do have a very similar color palette. Yeah, Marble Men. We're playing. Let me pull. I can pull up some standings here. Marble Men pulled up. We're playing R4C. Um, and uh, they lost map 1 in regulation, which was Fortress. They got kind of handled on it from the scoreboard, though I can't say I watched the match, so I don't know the finer details. But they managed to take Border in regulation as well, so they traded 3-3 on the points. Xcution, though, on the other hand, dropped both maps in regulation to Tachanka's Disciple, so they'll be looking for their first points for the season today. Um, we're just waiting on one more player to enter the lobby. We should be good. It looks like he is in the game. I think he's just maybe just gone to go piss or something. So we should be getting starting here pretty soon. Until then, I'm gonna go turn on the tunes, and we'll meet you back here in the band phase. Okay, so quick update on the situation here. Uh, we have a missing player. He's a little AWOL, so luckily our boy Silent is coming in for the emergency sub. Shout outs to Xcution for being good sports about it. Um, both teams should be ready. Let me see. I see R from one team. I see R from a second team. You want have Ghost? Do you have any final words before the start of this match, other than let's get it started?
Honestly, let's just get it started.
Let's just get it started as we get to band phase map number 1, Nighthaven Labs Xcution versus the Marlboro Men.
I'm expecting maybe a thermite ban here out of Marlboro. I've been noticing a lot more ace being allowed because he makes worse holes and you can't do as many attacks with him.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
AK-12 stuns.
There we go. I think I was muted for whatever reason on this scene. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah. I promise I was speaking. I'm glad I looked over there and did not see a bar when I was speaking. Yeah. As you're saying, thermite. Yeah, thermite with 3 charges is definitely. I can see the rationale for wanting to ban Therm over Ace. You got better breaches, especially on this map where you just want to put, IT is always going to be blown up, and an ace hole on IT is a lot more rough to It's not as
Enter
nice. Not as nice to push through. Anyway, Bappo, they're on the run out. Drone following him out, so, just fully known what was going on. We're going to see Dropout here on those can openers. Get an open connector. I think it's Reaper is in connector right now, pretty pushed up. Coors the sub on the Monty. So we may have a shield sub today.
Bandit leaving one side of the wall unelectrified just so that he can electrify it quicker.
I want to say it was electrified, and that flanks here on the buck underneath actually shot it off.
Could have.
That's a very...
No Tubarao by the defense.
Yeah, no Tubarao by the defense. This is one of Tubarao's... I mean, Tubarao's just a really good op, but I would say this is one of Tubarao's better maps. You just get to stall so much time there on IT, which is really nice considering that you always want IT open. That is a rough breach to look at, but it gets the job done. Dropout already in R90. Defense already having given up a lot of space, it seems. You have Bappo and Quid coming up on blue stairs on the roam, from the rotate, as Dropout gonna find the first head of the game. Down goes Falame. But Bappo
with a perfect shot to refrag his buddy.
Blanks, though, finds two, but walks in front of the Monty. Silence gonna be able to take him down. It's a 3 versus 2. With Monty on the board, Coors takes a little bit of smoke damage. Reaper and Silent, the two subs, gonna have to try and stall out here. Coors, though, has to vault in. This is not a good breach for the Monty. Ace does have one more canister. Could try to get over there, but Coors is in. Oh, they've given the reinforce for it. Second impact goes out. Coors gun up. Silent gonna shoot his head straight off. 2 versus 2 now. 30 seconds remaining. No smoke canisters. Reaper doesn't need to get too aggressive here.
Looks like Spicy's gonna jump out rafters, maybe. No,
I think
she's gonna stick in it.
I think they gotta commit to something is the problem. But Reaper here with the shotgun to get the big swing. Down goes one. Gets to confirm. Does go for the second, but unable to get it. Spicy is just gonna have to stick a plant here. This is a rough plant spot. But Silent Ismalusi may have enough time to get it. Case gonna get down. Silent knows where she is. But a little, just slightly too slow, slightly too far back. Now we're in a 1v1 scenario. Pause afterwards. Case found by Silent. Spicy is playing this quite well, just playing on the pillar, but unable to win the fight. Silence gonna get that triple, and it looks like it's gonna be a pause because of a DC. So we'll hit that pause. Hopefully, it won't be a rehost, but the Marlboro men are gonna take round number 1. We will pause for the technical reasons. Hopefully we won't have to rehost, but what do you think of that first round, and what's our first impressions, and what needs to maybe be changing?
Right now, it looks like they're both kind of evenly matched, as I would like to say. But realistically, I think if Spicy just planted that the first second she was there in that little corner, she could have easily backed up to IT, had a better post plant. But overall, still played the post plant really well. Silent could have easily went a little faster though.
Yeah, I didn't see if connector was still open, because she definitely had time to sprint to, like, pillar. and plant on the pillar. But you're right. I think tucked in that corner might have been the best plant spot, or might have been a good plant spot, though it was probably visible. But overall, I think the mistakes that were made, I think flanks got maybe slightly too hot after getting two stepped in front of the Monty. I didn't like the breach that the Monty had to jump through, unfortunately, and then Monty also gun up when maybe he didn't need to. He knew where one was. I didn't see a drone go out. That's the other thing. I didn't see a drone go out, in that last 30 seconds. You had 3 people alive. I didn't see who had drones left, but someone probably could have tried the drone and find where the last 2 were. Little things like that, but let me see what's going on with the reconnect. All right, looks like we got back into the lobby all good, so no need to rehost. We'll wait for the confirmation to start once again. All right, both well, that's only one team. Both teams are ready, so let us resume the match. Resume timer. Switch back over. Don't you love Siege and its technical problems?
I feel like I'm at a LAN event.
There's less crowd work to be done though than a LAN event.
A little thankful for that one.
I don't know if I can do it in front of a crowd. I mean, we got somewhere between 12 to 15 viewers right now live on Twitch. Hello Worm, how are you doing?
Like my whole month of viewers.
A whole month of viewers?
Yeah, it's like my whole month right there.
We do see the Tubarão on the basement defense here, so Reaper maybe gonna go for that trick or Tubarão trick. We see Bappo chilling on the assembly wall. Now what?
A little something you never see.
A bandit trick on this wall?
Typically, you'll have him play Animus so that he can just solo trick it while Tubarão tube tricks the main wall.
Yep. Tubarão also is trying to look for the jump in into storage. A really good thing you can do with Tube is you can stand basically in this doorway, you shoot out the top of that wall, and you can Tubarão both of these. You can easily Tubarão both of those at the same time. We do see Quid on the deep roam in IT, backed up by Silent. I think only Quid was droned, so I think Silent's gonna try and take his place, maybe. Cougar's coming in from kitchen side. Pretty flat attack, as Flanks is above, gonna maybe try and flush out one of these players above. Silent is on cams, so he could be spot out. That's a good Valk cam. Unfortunately, spotted by a drone. Falame pops 2 smoke canisters already. They got a nitro prepped for the staircase. As we hit halftime and no one's really engaged with anyone. Ooh. I like what Flanks is doing. He's going to find the head of Quid. But does he know that Silent is in IT? Meanwhile, on the other front, Cougar, Spicy, and, yeah, I don't actually know how to pronounce Violet's in-game name. But, I will refer to Violet because that's what her name is in Discord. Little slow to push down into Exo. Silence able to win the fight against flanks above. So now Xcution has to deal with a Valk on the roam. And also deal with this pillar player. Reaper is full blind on the pillar. Gun up Coors on the blitz. Gets to confirm. It was actually Spicy Shack who got the kill. Dropout now finds Silent on the flank. Takes a bit of damage. Silent just gonna dip downstairs. No rotate or feet holes made, but a single punch hole is gonna hold down Animus Hallway. It's Bappo on a double kill in assembly. As Coors and Spicy are gonna go down. Dropout and Violet. 15 seconds remaining. Falame drops Dropout, and it's all up to Violet with no time remaining, entering Animus. I mean, this is a chalk it.
A little late on that open for Animus, it seems.
Was there? There didn't seem like there was a battery on it. Like,
There wasn't. He had both in pocket still.
so yeah, just I'm seeing Xcution right now. I mean, save for flanks kind of doing like a solo roam clear. I don't like how bunched up they're playing for how slow they're playing.
To locate and defuse bombs.
Mhm.
Like, you have the blitz, but you're playing incredibly slowly with them. You know, you could also use the blitz. You know people are upstairs. Use the blitz, like, to clear out the upstairs people. Obviously, flanks went 1-for-1 on the roamers. But minor things like that. Hey, thanks, Funky.
It is just one of those things where it's like, you have a shield, probably should be using him on the roam clear, not using him to just ignore it and continue walking towards your sight hit.
Especially as you go with Blitz, I feel like Blitz is, of the 3 shield operators, not counting Fuse, because yeah. I feel like Blitz is the shield you really want to hit fast with. Just wherever you want to hit. You want to hit fast. Spicy Shack with Case entering in on the meeting side. Xcution is well aware that they do need to clear this upstairs presence if they're going to be able to attack this command and barrels site. Nitro going to be ripped out from Quid, not going to connect. Coors gets in deep enough. Though flanks took a little bit of damage. Maybe he got hit.
Either he got hit or it's going to be more of that fire pipe exploding. He might have took damage from the fire as he jumped in.
I think it was the fire pipe. Quid finds some toes, but he's got a pea shooter in his hands. Now in a bad position, but it's going to be Falame. Very deep, finding 2. I think Violet going to be able to pick up Reaper, though. So not all is lost. Quid does take some health. Falame still on the long cross. Quid just has to hold position. Going to be able to find flanks. And now he's got the ability to potentially flank. Violet here in a rough spot. But Spicy Shack going to be able to find Quid on the cross. Falame going to just give up that upstairs, honestly. You've done well. You can just kind of fall back to the corners that they can't really get the vert on. And just wait for them to come to you now. Both Violet and Spicy grouped up. Spicy going elsewhere. 45 seconds remaining. Something's got to give.
I think we'll see that here with Violet and Falame might be taking some action here in a second. If not, Silent might get that action.
No, right now Violet's just completely creeped around. Falame very, very falls back. Maybe a little too much, though. Spicy Shack is going to be taken down by Silent. Gassed to death. It's all up to Violet. who's in the site but does not have case. And unfortunately does not see Bappo fast enough. A little bit of slow reaction time from both players there.
I think he was more surprised that she got in.
I would be too. Well, mid
I think had
round,
they stayed doubled up, they probably could have started forcing plant there and make them try to retake now.
yeah, I think if they doubled up down the stairs, they could have. But this is another one of those situations. I need to check. But surely one of them had to have had a drone, right? Unless both players are like using their second drone super early in the round. Like, I feel like there's got to be time to set something up. You know, set an angle up. Like, look at 90. You know, or just drone one person closer in.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
It feels like there has to be a better solution to your problems than just, you know, walking down stairways and hoping.
Ace and Cade off the board. Clash gonna get brought out now.
Yeah, the Clash is an impressive pick.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Very good on this map. Very good because Xcution has been bringing multiple shields. Pretty consistently. As I say that, he's currently switching off the Monty. So, you know,
10 seconds.
minor caster curse.
I mean, good on them. They droned it. They found it. Now they have Nomad Cap. They have everything they need to deal with the Clash. And if they just don't deal with it, that's going to be an issue going forward, I think.
Bappo on the cat can, putting down his traps pretty late. He's got 3 out. I'm gonna assume there's another one. Yeah, there's one on the pipe.
Ooh.
Last 2 gonna be on top of blue stairs. We do have flanks on the
Brava
Dokkaebi.
is on the board.
Right now, Brava just stealing default cam. Not a bad one to steal if it doesn't get shot. They do have a mute, so it's going to be hard to determine if Brava can steal a whole lot of stuff. Bappo is down here. Going to kill that first clutch drone. But now they know there's a cat can. Violet going to get first blood. Down goes Quid. Rough game so far for him. Spicy Shack cuts up the bottom of her legs a lot. Did they get rid of the pipe capcan? They did. Also going to get rid of the pipe. Good play. Flanks, SMG 11 in hand, now threatening sight. Going to decide not to push there. This is where the Clash, another DC. That's rough. The tech pause has been used. They can use a timeout, but they have used their tech pause for the map.
Both cap fires gone now.
Yeah, both Capital fires used up, but no one pushing in. Reaper takes a bunch of damage for free. I don't like what they did here. But Flank's fine silent though. Where? And all hell breaks loose. The collapse comes. It's now just up to Bappo. Gonna be able to shoot Kuz in the back. Won't be able to see Planter, but Dropout needs to know that he needs to not sprint. Just stay on the pillar. Bappo creeping around. Spicy Shack on the cross. Oh, I see the cap. She put down her shield. 30 seconds remaining. Shoots the air jab. Knows where Dropout is. Doesn't know where the coverage is, but the coverage needs to swing at this point. Now just has to play time. Sees that they got off case, but Bappo gonna push for the kill. Gets the kill. That is rounds you need to win if you are Xcution. You can't let him 1v3 like that.
Plays like those that I wish I was hearing the comms. Something had to have been missaid with the swing coming in.
I feel, based on where Spicy was looking, I will pause for a second here, but for them, just for 20 seconds. I feel like Spicy must have thought um that he vaulted into connector. It could have also just been like a sound thing. But I mean, let's not discredit Bappo. Bappo played that well. He isolated his ones. Did exactly what he needed to do to win the situation. But she's booting up. Fine. But that's a rough one. You know, you have the exact coverage. You know, you have the cross that's needed. Obviously, Dropout is stuck on the pillar position, but that has to be called, you know, like, he's going to swing in. He knows exactly where Dropout is. You got to swing the coverage to help your man, but is what it is. Marlboro men up 4-0. Hopefully this isn't a theme throughout the night.
It would be a very, very sad theme.
I'm getting flashbacks to casting any game when Chipper was in it. Not because he was constantly DCing, but because, like, I don't know what his internet was doing that caused him to just load forever at the round start. All right, well, back in the lobby, I'll wait for, there's the R for one team. I'll wait for a second here. That's the R. So back to the round. Let's see if Xcution can play correct their mistakes they've made in the past 4 rounds. And maybe get some round wins on the attack. It is Night Haven. It's Night Haven. So, you know, generally defender sided. But you also don't want to be 6-0 at half.
No, I feel like at that point, once you're there, you're just already thinking about next map. You just kind of got to look forward to that one.
For sure, for sure.
But I mean, Marlboro men's defense looking very solid. A few bits and gaps that are getting taken against them, but at the end of the day, they have players that are just clutching up constantly. I mean,
Yep.
can't really ask for much more.
It's the one game of the season where Bappo decides to remember how to play. I'm giving him shit for no reason. No, Bappo absolutely does stepping up in this game though. Very well played round by him with the 1vx, the 1v3. And we're back on the Blitz. I want to see the Blitz either be used for this roam clear or the Blitz be used to take space really, really fast. We see who is up on the roam right now. I think it's Silent. No,
Reaper.
It's Reaper on the roam on the Vigil. And it looks, I feel like they have some idea that he's here. He's going to see the shield looking at him. The shield's going to know. Violet, not able to get some shots off. Does get hit in the back as he's going to run, but he's going to go back to site. Instead, it's going to be Quid, who runs to Kitchen. Runs to Rat and Kitchen. I like this Rat from Quid. I don't... Unless Blitz comes around the corner into Kitchen, I think it's a good spot. He's also helping Falame out, which is nice.
They might just go straight to site here.
Yeah, it's starting to look like it. I mean, Spicy trying to pop the Goyo canister. Unfortunately, cannot. Capcan is going to be found by Dropout. If he just shot the pipe a bunch, they might have been able to get Quid, but instead, Goyo Cannon is going to start being popped. There's one. There's still a second one, though. Falame has backed off. Nitro Cell goes out. Coors takes just a little bit of damage, but all the flames in vending right now.
I mean, we definitely saw a little bit better with the blitz this time. You know, he came in, he got into the building fast. They got the roam back to site quickly, but then they kind of just faltered once they got to that first floor.
Yep. No, I think clearing out the second floor, much better, but all these Goyo canisters, that is all 4 pops, but that's going to stall the blitz another 20 seconds as Spicy Shack is going to be the first to fall. Bappo finding the headshot. Does take a lot of damage, though. So, Bappo and Reaper, both on low HP. Dropout wants to push down these stairs, but he's just taking all the fire damage. Coors gun up, flanks on the backstab, finds 2, but Coors also gonna find 2. It's now all of a sudden silent as my cat jumps on my desk. He gets 1 kill. He's looking for the second. Dropout is gonna stick the plant, gets the confirm onto flanks. Now he's in a 1 versus 2. Flanks, Dropout, no fires in hand. Just needs to back up. Surely they hear Silent coming to pillar. They do. Dropout is going to be able to get the kill, and Xcution puts a round on the board.
I think much better out of Xcution this time, and I think they can easily carry this momentum to maybe taking this map back.
Yep, they do have the defense side still going up, and as we know, typically in TBI League, defense wins games.
Unless it's Fortress.
I'm pretty sure Fortress has like a 70% attacker win rate, and that may or may not have been because a certain person's team here couldn't attack. Yeah. That is kind of funny though that we replaced the most defender-sided map known to ban in Skyscraper with one of the more attacker-sided maps in the game, in Fortress.
Yeah, I miss Sky. I wish like Consulate or Cafe would have got taken out.
I could see Cafe. Cafe definitely is probably would be my pick for the next map to go from the pro pool. Anyway, I just realized we are on a barrel defense again.
A little bit different setup this time. No castle being brought. Looks like they really wanted to counter the shield play with the Oryx.
Maybe also they just want Reaper to roam a lot. It is probably for the shield. I mean, Coors has been on a shield all 6 attacks in this game. If his name was Sushi, I would have had an over/under by now. On how many rounds he's gonna play shield.
Checks for cap cans. Lucky they didn't bring it this time.
Yeah, no Capcan this time. Quid is all alone. No, he's got Reaper and Falame nearby. So it is another 3 players above. IT is open. And it looks like Reaper... Oh, he wants to. Don't do it, Reaper. He gets away with it. Only losing 50 HP. Quid also taking some shots. That's Spicy Shack on the Dokebi. I think Reaper didn't fall off. Smoke canister number 1 is going to get used. Double nitro cells waiting to try and get a pick here. One goes out, doesn't connect. And it's going to be flanks. Getting first blood. That is Falame, the smoke down. That should be upstairs control, but no, Reaper overstays his welcome, and he's next to fall.
Very good time waste by the Marlboro men there. Only losing 2 bodies with 2 minutes wasted.
Not too bad, but it is the entire upstairs, and this collapse is gonna come soon, but they need to pinch these players. Bappo in a very strong position here. I think that is Violet. Unaware. But it looks like Dropout is rotating to the window? 30 seconds remaining. The execute has to come. Bappo gets taken out. Nice shot by Flanks. Quid on site is looking above. He knows the player's there. Violet is going to go down. Flanks needs to get this kill. But he's looking for the other players. He saw the forklift player. It's Silent goes down. Triple kill with Flanks. Not able to get the fourth, but Spicy Shack there on the pinch. As Xcution takes their second round. Hope, you should yell at Dropout tonight when he's done with this, because he didn't tell his team to shout you out. What is that? Shoutouts Dropout's wife. Halftime round swap. We have Mira and Mav banned again. But by
Could be
the other
another
teams.
Therm and Nazami.
Could be another Therm and Azami. Therm and Tubarao instead. I like the tube ban. I think I would get rid of the tube over the Azami on this map as well. I think with the since she can shoot zombies Kibas, there's a lot of angles from Garage where you can just kind of laser them with one of the 20 million DMRs on attack. And the Kibas only really then stall what, like probably like maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds at that point.
Depends on the Azami. I feel like some Azamis are the first 2 Kibas get popped, they just leave.
Ooh. Okay, you can pick it up. Good. You know, I think it is really interesting how Kaid's kind of the fall off of Kaid, just because the Thatcher was buffed. Not to say that he's much of a...
I think he was always gonna eventually kind of fall off due to the fact of he's more reliant on Tubarao now than he used to be.
Yeah. I've seen someone. He's sleeping in the car again. Thank you, Hope. What was thrown? Was that a nitro? That must have been a nitro that got thrown out there. Anyways, IT wall has been brought open. We see Quid on the BB, prepping for maybe a blue take. Bappo botched Dropout on the elevated position here in connector. They have exact positional data on it. Bappo wants to take this fight.
They don't know about the Rooney though.
Yeah, Coors is here on the cross. Now they know about the Aruni. I think Bappo may think twice about this. Oh, well, he could see the Aruni, so knows where 2 players are. As first to fall is going to be Falame. It's Flanks getting a kill, and Coors is going to get that fight, get that kill onto Bappo. Flanks, though, tanking out underneath. That's a good cross angle by Silent. To watch the fall off on the R90 position. 4v3. Make that 4v2 as Dropout is going to find Silent. Just up to Quid and Reaper. They've got Rafters control, and 4 dudes with guns staring at them. Make that just up to Quid as Reaper's gonna fall. I think this is a round win for Xcution. Please, Quid. Okay.
Hey, goodness. I was holding my breath that he wouldn't just magically clutch that up.
I mean, Kaid did give him the chance to shoot her in the back, but Xcution now 3-4, only 1 round away after being down 0-4 to tying this up. This is the part of the cast where I say, look, there's a Scopos on the defense, and I think get all excited thinking about what that operator could possibly do. She doesn't.
I'm very excited though for next season with the Scopos upgrades.
Yeah, getting it's not much faster. I don't know if it wasn't a whole lot faster. I don't know if they've changed that because obviously sometimes they change, you know, things off the test server a little bit. But having the rocket punch will be kind of nice to have at least.
And then being a 3-speed now as well.
3-speed, yeah. So being able to very much just shove your one shell on the other side of the map. Be very nice for well, labs on the basement here. Clubhouse, just shove it into like strip club or something. Basement defense, though, we do see the Capcan. I have no idea where she put her traps. We see flanks and the Scopos on the roam. Dropout is currently trying to maybe trick. They brought both electric operators. We see Reaper on the BB this time. Coors on that Scopos is in connector right now with flanks. Chilling out in cargo. Coors is going to be first to strike. I didn't even know Bappo was over there. His shell is going to get damaged, but I think he just is going to jump down and probably switch, right? No, he's going to see if he can bait one over. Flanks, though. Going to get his second kill. Down goes Quid and a little bit of teabag for the action. Falame, Reaper, and Silent now. Left in a 5v3. 2 roamers to find. As flanks. Gonna find a second, but ends up sprinting into Silent. Able to get a little bit of man-ad. That is Xcution's gunner brought out, taken down. And down goes. There's the Capcan. Ouch for Falame there.
Falame. Silent left in a 1v4.
1v4, case in hand. 2 flashbangs.
It's times like these where you wish he still had hard breaches.
Yeah, Buck was definitely one of my go-tos for that reason. Does find Coors, though. Coors gets a little too aggro when he didn't need to be. Looking for other players. I think it's just gonna be Violet here on the first connector. Misses the shots. Hits one, but Silent is able to pick that up. Ace or lose. You know, there was a timeline where I saw that working out for him after Spicy didn't shoot back first. But Xcution tie up the score as we go into round number 9. A little bit chipper in the chat tonight. Every team needs a shit talker.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Here's to hoping that Xcution keeps up this pace that they're on. First time seeing Kitchen, I think.
Yep, we have not seen Kitchen. I feel like the site has fallen out of favor a little bit. We do see the Legion shotgun though. This gun is stupid, by the way. Like, it's just a shame that the ops that get it have better options to run.
Well, I'm going to hope that Coors at least gets one here, because I love this gun to death.
I absolutely adore this gun. Like, I mean, people unironically do sometimes run it on Ying's shotgun. We are going to see flanks go for the hatch. No one on the lobby spawn to punish him for it, so he's just going to get out of there. She's reinforcing pillar. I feel like Xcution is possibly giving up too much here. I mean, Spicy Shack's on the deep roam. But other than that, like, you got Violet in sight, and she's in a position... Well, she's moving her shield now, but she was in a position where she could get punished. No one's in deep kitchen or playing the window. Where is this attack pushing? They're pushing upstairs. They find the Kapkan trap. Silent is in here. They also have the Ram. Vert presence going to be made. One Nitro ripped. The only Nitro ripped. Does not connect. Silent is looking for Violet there. But like when I play Vert, all his bullets hit the bars. Dropout, though, able to get one. He finds Quid through the Vert. Down goes the Ram. Though the Vert is made.
Oh.
Now, one thing I don't like, there's currently not a rotate into pantry there. You got two shotguns to make it, but it is kind of important when playing on this site, I feel. Flanks and Spicy Shack going to get a two-piece. Flanks somehow managed to get all the way back upstairs, and I think Spicy just found someone lurking. No drone. It's up to Falame Reaper.
Reaper taking his 1v1 with flanks right now.
Flanks gonna be able to get out of there. Anyone on the backstab? No, Spicy Shack actually is going to assist. Try to assist on the run back. Flanks with an off angle. 25 seconds remaining. And I think we may see Coors get his one here because, well, Marlboro men have to do literally anything. They don't have time.
That sounds spicy.
Get some damage off, but unable to do anything. Coors, can he get his one? He will get his one. Go. Flawless round. He's not taken out. Xcution turning this map on its head. Ooh. As we get to the third quarter ban phase. Kapkan removed off the board.
I mean, I guess.
They have brought a Kapkan at least 2 of the 3 rounds. It might have been all of the 3. I don't remember the top floor, if they had one.
I think they brought it every round. Because I believe it was on...
I think Spicy... I think Spicy's played it every round, but... Blank's gonna be on the Azami. We see the ace taken off the board, so... No major hard breach options available. Blanks is pinging the vert that he got killed through. I think, does he want somebody to go down there? Yeah, he wants... I think he wants Spicy or anybody to just go play that area so he doesn't get pinched out. Meanwhile, Marlboro men need to get something going here. 5 straight round losses. Bappo, after I praised him for doing really well, has only gotten 1 kill since. So, I'm sorry, Bappo. It's my fault.
Enemy electronics disabled.
Well, main wall will be breached open on IT. Quaid gonna enter into meeting side. He's going to see that Coors is over here. Coors gonna hit that
Alane
pipe.
almost naded himself.
Did he almost hit himself? I didn't see that. Silent gonna be able to pick up.
The wall.
You know, honestly, the amount of times I've done something similar to when playing Striker, just throwing my other one, it's unfortunate. Coors is the first to fall as he gets found out by Silent. In a bit of a super sub situation right now. Marlboro men taking a lot of space, but we do see Spicy Shack potentially hitting a really large flank. The Grim Bees letting know flanks is on rafters. They probably expected that. Falame is going to be dropped by Violet. As Flanks and Bappo exchange some blows. Reaper, though, going to find Violet, but Spicy on that backstab is able to get one. Silent going to find Dropout. 2 versus 3, and Sight is in control of the Marlboro men. I mean, yeah, go to blue. Get the plant down. They know where Flanks is. He's going to be able to plant here. Spicy's going to try and run up blue, but this is a free plant for Quid. Just needs to worry about Spicy Shack. The sprint, honestly, almost able to win that fight, but Silent on a quad kill. Gonna bring the Marlboro men to their first round win in 5 rounds. Conveniently, the amount of rounds they also now have.
A little scared there towards the end. I think if Spicy doesn't sprint there, maybe pre-fires or something, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't think they had intel that he was laying prone there.
Many bombs as they can.
No,
I don't even think they saw that the Claymore was on the blue door either.
Well, was there a Claymore on blue door?
Mm-hmm. Right
Oh,
there in A-bomb.
I would have hit that.
Especially with that Aruni gate blocking the view too.
Yeah. Though... Yeah, I mean, even if you do pre-fire, I don't think you pre-fire prone there. I mean, maybe you might have heard prone, but I think what happened is Xcution had a miscommunication on that retake. If Flanks and Spicy try to swing that at the same time, I mean, Quid is in theory stuck planting. I don't think, and Silent obviously can't look at 2 things at once. So maybe you get the coverage and then you at best try for the 1v1. Flank's looking for the spawn peak, but nobody on that side of the map to greet him.
Early pressure from the roof. No zombie being played this round for once.
Yeah, I think Flank's hitting the roam. So is Coors on the roam. He's on the vigil. So we got 2 roamers both of these teams have been playing pretty slow on the attack, so I'm not going to expect any kind of hit towards sight fast. There is a BB creeping up on the connector. Spicy Shack is going to know that. Maybe thinking about blowing the last reinforce on this.
Good C4.
Good C4.
Big damage.
Connects to Quid. That is the BB for damage. Coors, though, on the flank is going to find Bappo, and Quid gets taken out. Did he get down by his own teammate? I think he might have. This dropout is going to find Silent barely. Quid brought up. First line scan going to go off. Of course, Vigil just running wherever he so pleases. Down goes the BB, but Reaper going to get that refrag. 4 versus 2, with man-ad firmly in the favor of Xcution. Flanks here with good cross angle, but he's got the P90. That's a P shooter as well. Reaper takes a little bit of damage, but now he's stuck in connector. Impact is going to hit him for a little bit. From underneath, Flanks picks up Reaper. It's now Falame in what is probably an unwinnable situation. $40 seconds remaining. He is going to find Flanks. Does pick up one. Oh.
Oh.
That's rude.
Gotta just love the new Thorn buff.
She needed it. It certainly makes games more interesting, but that's a rough way to have that end. Xcution on map point now. 0-4 to 6-5. Look at the scoreboards. Flanks and Spicy Shack putting up a monumental effort for Xcution on that comeback. Silent and Bappo. Well, mostly Silent, because Bappo still hasn't gotten a kill, I think, since like round 3. Marlboro men, just someone else except Silent needs to be able to click heads. With Xcution getting 6 points, it does mean Xcution has officially scored their first point of the season. They are guaranteed 1, no matter what happens in this potential last round or potential 3 more rounds.
Popo's caught out on cam.
Scopo's caught out on cam, but probably going to be on the other side of the map in 3 seconds. So how much is it going to matter? Who is alone over here? It's Falame. Gonna pop it open. Scopo's looking for the challenge. Flanks above as well. Coming to maybe assist Coors. No one on the side of the Marlboro men have entered the building just yet. They seem to have an idea of where Coors is. But Quid wins that fight. I honestly thought he had that. It was a gross off angle, but... Gonna be trades going around. Reaper on the BB gets taken out by Flanks, who was immediately traded out by Silent. So, a 4-3 split. Make that a 4-2 split as Bappo finds Spicy Shack. Cams in the hands of the Marlboro men. That was a lucky headshot. Good night, dropout.
Curse may be lifted here.
First, maybe what, sorry?
Curse may be lifted.
Curse may be lifted.
As long as he gets his last kill.
Or if he stays alive, even. Violet. 1 versus 4.
Bappo in sight.
And Bappo just in the sight. Creeped around. Down goes Quid. Bappo gonna get a bullet to connect. Where is Case? They pick up the Case. Silent, you don't need to take this fight. But I mean, I guess you win the round if you do. Violet goes down, and we are going to overtime. Much better execution there from the Marlboro men on that attack.
Xcution starting on defense here in OT could be the deciding factor.
Oh, hey, I see what you did there. Yeah, Xcution with the preferred side on defense here, or on NOT. So maybe with the advantage, but Marlboro men's attack wins have come in the later rounds here. So perhaps they're figuring it out. Perhaps they're knowing what they did wrong, what they need to do. Gonna be a top floor defense yet again. Me after sending him to the car.
I see the same shield get played again.
Though the thorn trap is put a little farther back, or the shield was put a little farther up. I don't know which is which. Or
Could be both.
could be a bit of both.
All I know is they should be ready for it this time.
You know, until it gets to 20 seconds left and you're on 1v4. That's the least thorn traps are the least on your mind then.
Well, good news is there's no vigil to sit in E-box this time.
Yep.
However,
Instead,
there is a Mozzie roaming.
Mozzie with the pea shooter gun. Shoots one drone, dips the basement, comes back up. Bappo is in, looking down 90. Gonna drone forward for Quid. Quid finds a Mozzie pest. I don't think there is anyone above, right? Yeah, no, Franks is in kind of the lurk spot here in vending. Dropout is on. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's upstairs. What am I doing? I don't know why I thought it was basement. One Fenrir charge goes down. I think that was an open one as well, so... No, he still has 2 calls. Never mind. Or did they remove that? You can open 2 regardless if it's shot now?
Yeah, you can only open 2.
Well, no, I knew that, but like... It was...
Oh, if it's shot, you could switch it.
Yeah, you can still switch it now. Okay, that's right. Minute 30. Rome going out. Flanks has a ping on somebody. Is he gonna find him? Bappo did not take out the default cam and gets killed for it. Silent is taken out by Violet. And that is the fragging core of the Marlboro men taken out. Up to Reaper, Falame, and Quid to make it happen. Quid's still outside the map. Falame's still outside the map. Reaper taking a bit of damage. Unable to win the fight. Just kidding. Drop it. Will make it a little bit easier to get the knockdown. Still got a minute to work with here, as Flanks is going maybe for a late flank. Or just playing underneath. He is looking for the kills. The Vert isn't going to help him too much here. As Spicy Shack is going to get the kill, but gets caught with the Nitro in her hands, and the other Nitro, though, connects. It's all up to Falame. 1v3. With Case in hand, he knows where one of them is now. He knows where the second. He sees the gun. But not able to get the head. Just need to start that pre-fire a little sooner. I think he got a little spooked on the on the swing, I think. Wasn't expecting him to. Xcution with advantage in overtime. A side switch. Gonna be a basement defense for the Marlboro men.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
They do have the bandit. They do have the two morale. I mean, I guess Quid is probably going to try and trick here, but I don't. I feel like you almost just want him to place it and forget, and just have Bappo like anchor sight and stall if needed.
They at least this time put one on Animus.
Yep. Animus shouldn't
Last
randomly
time
be.
they forgot.
Yeah. Animus shouldn't randomly be open. It didn't matter the last time. I think they won that round anyways, but or maybe they didn't. I don't.
They did. Animus was open very late last time.
I don't know what that I guess that was the weapon animation. I don't know what that was. Demo's track going out.
The Christmas event.
Yeah. Did he Demo's track already? I thought maybe he didn't. Coors into the kitchen. Alright. If Xcution loses this match, I am blaming Worm. Because he said in chat, never seen Xcution lose these. Demo's track goes out. It is Quid, but he's all the way back in sight. Call goes out. There is a Nitro prepped. They have two people watching that same cam, but the C4 is going to be taken out by the Ram. Good use by Dropout. Bappo just using his canisters to maybe stall above. I don't hate it, because there's not really anything to open. They have no heartbeat charges remaining, so there's nothing they can do. Halftime on the round.
And Spicy on the stairs now for Exo. Core's in Exo.
Core's in Exo. He takes some bullets, takes an impact. But pushing up, Silent has made his way into Nano Hall, but he's going to be a little pinched here. You got to hope someone is there. It is Bappo. Takes some bullets. Unable to get the kill. I want him to swing super wide. Actually, no, I don't want him to swing super wide. Unable to find Coors, but Silent is going to be able to get the refrag at least. That down goes one. Silent, I feel like needs to get out of here. 50 seconds remaining. They're going to be targeting the Malusi. Silent still gets one more. Even with the Demo's track, Violet is going to put a stop to that. 30 seconds remaining in a 3v3. Quid now pushed up super deep into Exo. Dropout by a Nitro. As he pushes into a spot, Quid finds one. Dropout in the bottom of Cargo. Taken out by Falame. It is all up to Violet to seal this game for Xcution, but that's probably going to be it. That smoke is going to do it.
We're going to 15.
We're going to 15. Worm. What are you doing, buddy? Xcution does get the preferred side for this map. Kitchen cafeteria. I'm not against it, but I feel,
Attackers need to
you know,
locate and defuse bombs.
actually, you know what? I'm for it. They won Kitchen Cafeteria. They think they can win it again. I'm down with this decision. Once again, we see Coors on the Legion shotgun.
Reloading new mag.
Oh, okay. I see why he's been playing I see why he's playing Legion shotgun, because he was playing on the Exo stairs. Just waiting for someone to hit a goo mine creeping up and then using that stupid gun to win the fight.
I did just get word that it looks like Skep from Marlboro Men might be able to play map 2 now.
Ooh.
He is home and he is getting warmed up.
Gonna be in for Reaper. Reaper's done a admirable job coming in. Let's see where this attack wants to try and push. Spicy Shack gonna shoot the drone on the top of Aqua. Put a barbed wire and leave. Grenade used by Falame. They got the track stingers. They really do not want flanks coming up these stairs. Trying to push out upstairs, but once again, no one from the side of Xcution is up there defending, really.
I think the one thing that Xcution does really well is their ghost pressure of their roams.
The ghost roam, yeah, I agree that their ghost pressure has been good. You know, shooting one drone and then being like, yeah, we need to. That's terrifying. Let's get the heck out of there. Or you know, now forcing a full clear. Minute half remaining, and you know, the only person with any amount of damage is going to be Quid. Impact by flanks to kill one of the air jabs. So, looks like a creep up Aqua is going to be in the cards. Dropout will be the first to fall. That's when the Vert Quid finds a kill. Falame's already... They're basically already at 90. They're kind of bearing on sight. Reaper's in vending. Like... Flanks, though. On that flank. Connects for 1. He's going to find Reaper for 2 via the Vert that Ram so helpfully gifted him. A third player going to walk into his sights. It's Bappo, but Bappo's going to be able to get that kill. Violet finds Silent. 30 seconds remaining for Falame and Bappo to try and take this attack over, and it's now just Bappo as Spicy Shack finds Falame. Is able to find Violet. 1v2. Cougar's pistol in hand is taken down. 1v1. 10 seconds remaining. Spicy Shack v Bappo. Just gonna have to stick the plant. Spicy waiting a little too long here. Bappo gonna get that plant down. Oh! No! No! That's tragic. So tragic. Now Spicy just has to find the case and round is 1. Ah. 2 rounds taken away by Marlboro, or 2 rounds ended there by a Thorn Trap. As Xcution take map number 1 of the series, full 15 rounds.
I think going into Border, that Thorn's got to be banned.
I feel in Border, the Thorn will be banned. This is a very good screen. Glad I could see that MVP animation. We're going to go to a short break, and we'll be back with all y'all on map number 2, Border. Coming right up. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Map number 2, Border. coming up. Xcution versus Marlboro Men. Xcution take Nighthaven Labs in 15. Border, though, Marlboro Men did just beat R4C on it. So maybe they're going for the comfort play. They must feel they know how to play Border. What do you think, Ghost? What needs to change, you think, for Marlboro Men to take this map to victory?
I mean, I feel like overall wise, it was still a good map on the first one. There was just mistakes made. It looked like they just got caught off guard by all the flanks that would happen. So I think
Well-
maybe more flank watch, a little bit more drone work, a little bit more teamwork, and boom. I think this could be a quicker map.
Fortunately for them, Border, a much tighter map, so much less opportunity to flank without somebody at least knowing. Enough waiting around. Our teams are ready. Let's get them into the lobby, into the ban phase. Map 2 Border. Oh. Starting right now. And important to announce, we do in fact have Skep coming back in for the side of the Marlboro Men. Shout outs to Reaper for coming in to sub for map number 1 for us. I mean, Marlboro Men attack. Surely they banned the Thorn. Like,
Hopefully. I feel like a thorn, maybe a cap can might happen.
oh, Dropout redeemed himself. He's not sleeping in the car.
Mirror ban and an ace ban.
Mirror on Border is, I don't know. I understand why, because there is a decent mirror setup. I like the Ying ban. Going with the Capcan ban as well. I don't know. I feel like Mira is only, I mean, it's the one Mira, right? You put it in Canadian. That's the one Mira on this map. Unless you have like a wacky setup to maybe like hold in 90 with like a castle or something. Like, you're, I don't know. I don't like mirror bans in this map.
And even when you think about it that way, right? It's, you have 2, maybe 3 spots on it, only up top,
Yeah.
where the mirror is actually useful. It's just not a good ban in my opinion.
But a lot of people in this league do it. I mean, it's a fairly common mirror to be played in this league. The Capcan ban, again, just flavor pick. They know they've been playing Capcan a lot, so get rid of it if you don't want to ignore it. Obviously, you're having problems with hitting traps, so I do like the Ying ban though. Take away any potential like rush attempts with Ying. Ying also is just underplayed for how good she is. Really. But we do see the Clash coming out immediately on the side of Xcution. Starting out with a top 4 attack. Flanks is taken out. I think he was spawn peeking. No, he wasn't spawn peeking. He just got annihilated.
Absolutely just caught off guard by that angle.
That's a rough one if you are, That's a rough one for Mr. Flanks there. As Dropout is taken... What angle did Silence just in the building? That would do it. I mean, they already killed Flanks. He was the CC player. Or the security player. And now the Clash is gone, leaving rest of the team in a rough spot.
Definitely one of those rounds where they're definitely wishing they brought that Thorn now.
Yep. Instead, you got the Bandit, you got the Mute, and you got the Malusi. No catcher either, so, like, that nade wasn't thrown correctly, but this one also was thrown correctly, but okay, he is gonna get Violet. No one on the cross to help out. I do like those head holes to try and help out, but just nobody's there to really assist, but you don't have the I have a lot of opinions, but right now, Marlboro men executing onto site. They know where
Yep,
Coors
slow
is.
walking 90.
Popping mag.
I mean,
Could get spicy here.
looking for it. Shoots over her head, unfortunately. Nitro comes out. Whiffs. Coors is taken down. It's all up to Spicy Shack. 1 versus 5. Knows there's one behind her, but what is she to do? They're everywhere.
Much better attack, it looks like, out of the Marlboro men here.
I'm gonna just... I guess I will not be eating on the stream. I'll just put that in front of me.
Someone said Yo Boy Roy Mira setups in chat.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good reason to ban it against me.
Alright, what modifications are we going to see? We see the Goyo coming out. I like that. We see the Legion coming out. I like that. I think these are... We still have the Bandit. I'm not really convinced you need the Bandit. I mean, never mind. You know what? I'll rescind that. You still have the Bandit to stall. And then flanks on the Soulless just seems to be an operator of choice for him. I mean, the adjustments is don't get killed off of a crazy spawn angle, which we're going to see Bappo going for again.
Looks like a similar lineup, maybe not playing the Deimos as much to not get it banned.
Christ, you can see so far with that. Yeah, no Deimos pick. I mean, I don't think the Deimos really did a whole lot on that attack. It got two kills, but not because of Deimos. Coors, though, is going to get the first blood here for Xcution. Down goes Silent. That is the Lion taken out. I like the use of impacts to get out of there. Dropout is taken down. Is he going to be killed by the Twitch drone? No.
Please, do it.
No. Bappo's just going to walk in and kill him. He does eat a goo mine. He loses about 12 of his health.
Looks like Skep was the one that actually downed Dropout there.
Mr. Bacon in stream chat says, "Hi, Ghost."
Okay. Skep gonna get taken out here by Violet. Definitely got caught off guard there.
Good pushing up. Lots of cross angles going out right now. Trying to punish. Blanks here in Fountain. He's going to get 1 kill. Down goes Bappo. Coors also now taken out on the flank. Quid finds gets a trade at the very least. Blank still in Fountain. And Violet is actually at radio window right now. A really good spot for her. If they don't know, and she is going to get the double.
Violet with a nice 3k this round.
Yeah, nice 3k indeed. Violet the GOAT. Aim still needs a little work, but hey, you know what? That's 3 kills on the board. And I'm a cynical bastard. So
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
down to bathroom tellers for round number 3. We see Coors once again bringing out that Legion shotgun.
Once again, out comes the Thorn.
Yeah, Thorn in play. There are a lot of nooks and crannies you can throw these. Though it looks like we've opted for just the windows of tellers. I mean, hey, that's That's as good of spot as any. That one's mean.
That one just got droned out as well.
It did. I think it got droned out. I don't know what the drone was looking at.
I'm gonna give them a little benefit of the doubt there. I hope it got droned out.
But are these the kind of players to drone it out and then forget it's there?
Probably. With how labs went, I can see it.
Rough. Dropout currently trying to fight over the tension wall a little bit. Shots go out, but nothing traded except a drone. Goodbye, drone. You will be missed. They know there is a drone active on whatever ping that was. Bappo took all of 2 damage.
Ishan with a good fall off there.
Flanks, though, playing really aggro, is going to find Skep. Not able to find Silent. Or not able to find Bappo, as it's Silent who actually gets the kill. So 1 for 1, and the top floor presence has dropped off. They do still have the castle extension all the way into customs to deal with. Actually, if they use a little bit of drones, they could maybe hit site fast. Because there's a huge drone presence, and this trip wall doesn't have a reinforce in it. Someone just needs to take the one with Spicy Shack here, and they can probably plant. Unless this Nitro connects, it will. Down goes Quid. As Bappo, though, is going to get the trade frag onto Coors on the other side of the map. 3v3 with a minute left. No way to open these hatches, though, so left kind of just playing vert and having to walk down stairways. It's going to be Dropout getting next frag. Down goes Bappo.
Usually those thorn traps get a little tricky. Only way to enter now is by by jumping windows, which you only have 2 nades on silent to get rid of all the thorn traps with.
Yeah. In theory, you only need to get rid of about 2. As we are in a 2v2 now. Silent found that was Dropout. So Violet now with a good cross finds the head of Falame. Not able to get the last Silent on a triple kill. 1v1 versus Spicy Shack, who's in a good off angle. But I feel like he's gotta know, and yep, Silent with a quad kill to put a round on the board, another round on the board from Marlboro Men.
Well, they definitely did forget about that thorn trap, as you see him get scared by it at the end of the round.
That could have been a let's go shake kind of deal, and then it just blows up anyway. I'll give Silent the benefit of doubt on that one. Mid-round bans, do we see Thorn gone? No, Soulless, actually.
Definitely not a bad ban.
Yeah.
Don't necessarily know about that Ram ban, though.
Yeah, But then the question is, if not Ram, then who? And I also couldn't answer that question right now. Habana, maybe?
Attackers need to locate
I would think maybe Nomad, Gridlock. Since your team's seems to be mostly based around flanking or traps, kind of want to get rid of something like that, or an IQ, maybe.
Twitch, maybe, actually, would have been a play, but they're not really running a whole lot of Twitch. I mean, I think they ran Twitch last. Bappo was on Twitch last round, but I don't.
Beppo's been on Twitch the first 3, I believe.
Yeah, so.
And
But
then there was the
also,
2 rounds of IQ out of Skep.
Yeah, I mean, if Marlboro Men wants utility to be cleared, there's plenty of ways to clear utility.
Absolutely. I think maybe even a Glass ban could have been a good pick too.
Glass could have been an interesting one. It kind of depends on would they want to go for smoke, and neither of these teams really want to go for the fast plays. Falame almost accidentally finding the head of, I think that was Dropout, yeah. Flank's currently on a really good rat spot. That is mad unfortunate for Skep. Oh, and he's gonna... Oh, and he's gonna be in another rat position here. The drone, though, knows he's there. So, Flanks is just gonna leave. Getting shot at by Radio now. At least I think that was Radio. Maybe that was through somewhere else. He's still just trying to make problems here for the Marlboro men. Not slightly punished, but gets away with his life. Ooh. Flanks really wanting to get back upstairs. Takes another bullet, inches of his life. Gonna manage to get back into sight. It's at about halftime here. Only person to die is Skep. Those Silent and Coors are trying their darndest to have a fight through the bars. I think that just got... One minute remaining as the Marlboro men are slowly collapsing onto position. Silent is still looking for Coors through the floor. Flanks wants to get back upstairs. I think he's gonna try it.
I definitely have an idea of it.
Definitely has an idea of it, but right now he don't have to get aggressive. They're wasting a lot of time. What I actually want to see them do, I want to see Marlboro men break this castle.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
Bappo is going to find Dropout as Flanks finds Falame through the floor. Coors gets Quid through the teller's windows. Bappo should have seen him. Manages to find the head of Coors. 3 versus 2 with 12 seconds remaining. Silent nades himself. And Thorntrap. Not a kill. Bappo with the 3K, but no case. No time. I am very curious how Silent managed to nade himself.
I got a feeling he probably may have got downed while trying to throw a nade, and it just fell with him.
That would be
What
my
the
thought.
hell?
You okay?
So I just turned around. My cat's on top of my bed frame right now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Mine has left the room. She's leaving me alone for now. Oh, he tried the sledge and nade through the vert. Okay, that would do it.
Oh,
Can you do that still? I think
you can.
it's just kind of difficult. No.
It is very difficult.
It used to be pretty easy, but yeah, that would do it. Back to upstairs, Armory and Archives for execution here. Bappo on the Twitch yet again. We're probably going to see him get that long angle here on this rooftop. Flanks, though, not going to get punished by it, probably. We also have Spicy Shack down in Customs. We have a two roam operators right now. Spicy Shack playing for a Nitro.
On the side of Marlboro men, they have 4 DMRs in hand.
4 DMRs in hand. Violet gets into a fight. It sounded like the Capitao gun. I don't actually know what it's called. But Capitao's DMR lands a shot.
Skep gonna get caught out here.
Yep, goodbye, Skep. I don't think he got any of his gridlock stingers down anyway, either, so... Lost utility coming out. Violet gonna be trying to look for the kill. I don't think she heard him drop. I don't know if you could have. Squid gets taken out underneath. That's by flanks. Dropout now underneath playing for the Nitro. Instead... Goodbye, Bappo. C4 in the exact same spot that Skep got killed. All up to Silent Falame. 2 versus 5. Flanks. On the quick peek from 90, Coors finds the head of Falame. It's a flawless round execution. By Xcution. Last round of the half. Ventilation Workshop is stage.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Now, I will be very curious where these castle barricades are going to go. Because I have a setup I like to do. Okay.
Wall reloading.
Two castles in hand. I wouldn't have done sandwich. I would have done vents probably. Maybe the door. In archives. But yeah, I approve. I approve enough.
Definitely think a warden wouldn't be the worst option to bring for this site. Yes, the ying is gone, but smoke plants are still a valuable thing.
Not gonna see any smoke plants, so we see 3 sets of nades.
Yeah, let's hope Stylen doesn't nade himself.
Well, he's not sledged, so I think we're good.
Good news is he's also not, I believe it was Striker, so he's not gonna be throwing the nade at the wall this time.
I thought that was Quid who did that last time. Also, the Bappo on the fuse, I think that fell through the floor and hit Violet. No, Hope, we're not ignoring you. Just, if I did, I'm sorry. Unless it's Dropout ignoring you, in which case, yeah. That... Okay, I was like, how did that not work? Dropout is going to be the one to draw first blood. He finds Quid on radio.
Yep, taking damage.
Skep taking damage. I think...
I think he's getting floor banged by flanks.
I don't actually know what's going on. Skep has made it to 90. Spicy Shack is looking through the floor, and Dropout... I think it's Dropout is pre-firing. Spicy Shack can be taken out by Bappo. Dropout on the run-out. Bappo with the longest spray ever. Sprints directly into Violet. As Violet gets taken up by Silent. 3 versus 2 in favor of the Marlboro men. Flanks and Coors. Coors the only one on site, and he's not in a pretty position. Honestly, he needs to leave site, like, yesterday. "30 seconds remaining. Falame has Case. They're looking for these players. Coors is going to be taken out. And Skip
Yep, get the final kill.
with the final kill, leaving us even through one half. Side swap. What are we seeing banned?
Hopefully not that Mira.
Hopefully, it might be that Mira. Clash.
Ooh.
I like the Clash ban. What other ban am I thinking? This is Marlboro, man.
Cade, maybe?
Alright, it's gonna be the
Yeah,
Mira.
it would be the Mira.
Glass
But Glasban coming out.
Not a bad one. And I mean, we see Capital, but Capital's just kind of good on this maps. Right? It's just kind of good in general, so doesn't really say much. Coors back on those shields, back on the blitz.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Armory Archives. First defense of the Marlboro men. Bappo and Silent having themselves a pretty good game. 7-4, 8-3. Xcution a little more spread out on the frag count.
Well, here's to hoping that maybe Marlboro's men's defense is going to just be surgical again. They do just need those 4 rounds, and then this will be over. But who knows? We could go another 15 rounds again.
It could be another 15-rounder, and I hope it isn't, because I really want to eat this pepper that's in front of me. Alright. Update from the chat. Never seen Xcution lose this. Besides last time. Thank you, Warren. We got Kuri starting to make his way already into Catwalk. Map space being taken really fast. Quid wanting to challenge Dropout on the long angle. Takes a shot. Yeah, Quid, that's not a fight you win, buddy. Where is Xcution situated? Very tight to sight. Except for Quid, who's not quite on an island. Not quite an island. Falame can back out to 90. But I don't really like how Marlboro Men has just kind of given Xcution all of the map they want. You know, I'm kind of surprised Flanks won that, actually, after the vault. That's more map control that is just gone. Goodbye, Quid's head. Kind of a gross shot. Drop out with the fire. We've got impacts on Skep. Flanks taken out by the smoke. The good use of the smoke charge by Falame. Now Skep in a really tough spot. Oh, but I think he's gonna get away with it. Or not.
Oh.
Dropout's aware. That's a caster curse. My bad, Skep. Falame, no smokes.
I do think Coors did spot him on that one, and was just given that nice call out to them.
Dropout with another frag onto Falame. I think that was just a wall bang. All up to Bappo, who isn't gonna get it done. That Warden took 4 shots from the DMR to go down.
I heard they buffed Warden. Apparently he can reinforce now.
Apparently he also has, like, a gadget. I don't know what that... Why was his screen all blue?
I don't know. Apparently he's also allowed to be last alive in a round. It's new.
crazy the changes that Ubisoft is making to this game.
It's absolutely groundbreaking here. But Falame on Castle, Skep still on that Wamai, Silent on the Mel, Quid
Ooh.
on the Ella.
If he's
Will it be shoddy?
he's gonna do this. I like this castle setup that he's gonna do here. Okay, maybe not the double. I don't know, but you castle one of them, and then you can play with this wall. Okay, never mind. He's doing a different setup. I've seen a setup where you put one, like, the deep castle, and then you just play in 90 with, like, this whole catwalk area open. Instead, he's kind of... Huh. Falame is cooking something right now. But is it going to be well done or burnt?
Time will tell.
Time will tell. Shield starts making his presence, like... I feel like you're so susceptible to getting shot from the doorway still. It's gonna be Violet getting first blood. Down goes Quid. I don't actually... Did Quid try to... Oh, Quid was stuck in the corner. That's a rough
Great
one.
angle.
Great angle. Yeah, Noah Zombie to help cover that is a rough one. Flanks will be the next to fall. He falls underneath Silent, playing the roam. So I think he's going to have to get up here. The story is Falame. Right now, they seem very... Xcution seems very confused as to what they need to do, but he gets stuck on the rotate. The Element was in the correct place. Coors down to about 20 HP, it seems. So one little Pokeball from Silent or Skep will kill it. That pipe kills... Today I learned pipe kills castle barricades. It makes sense, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, that pipe is like the bane of my existence when it comes to doing anything where it's nearby.
Skep prepping a way to leave Dropout is going to find Silent underneath. Hot roaming around. But Skep will get Violet. So, some trades going out. We still have a Blitz with no HP. Bappo has crept up back into 90. Spicy Shack takes some damage. And is down. Come on, Skep. Just hit him with it.
Come on.
He's
Good
gonna
fall.
leave. Good fall, but he's found by... Bappo is gonna get the kill... Bappo dies to Dropout. He's got the cross angle. Skep now has to fight up these stairs. Skep forgetting that he has impacts in his hand. I mean, probably dead there anyways, but Xcution up 5-3. I feel like if Falame gets the kill on... Gets his one on the Blitz and just dips, I think that round goes a lot differently for Marlboro men.
100%. But I think they had him playing below for plant denial there, and his whole goal was just stay there.
Silent, you mean?
I'm gonna be so real, I forgot who died there.
I think it was Silent underneath who got the kill on flanks. Falame was the castle playing in kitchen, break room, fridge.
Yeah. I think if Falame just shoots that pipe, maybe helps him live there. Instead, just way too focused on the Blitz that just got hit with an Elamine.
Well, no, I mean, got hit by an Elamine, like, go for the kill. If he gets the kill, you get your one, able to back up. If he was also able to, like, actually back up out of the rotate, maybe, maybe, you know. Always a game of maybe. Anyway, we see that Thorn coming back out.
Prone razor shell.
Don't jump in Teller's window. Is that a run out? I think. No, it's a peek. I didn't see by who, but Violet takes a chunk of damage. Oh, a little too low. Silent is aware of it. Dropout's gonna get hurt. First kill gonna be Coors on the Blitz. Quid is flushed out all alone on an island. I don't like. I gotta say, I don't like that Marlboro men really isn't. They don't feel like they're playing with each other anymore. Like too much. I feel like there's always 1 to 2 people on like an island on their own.
Definitely seems like they're bringing the right stuff to counter the shield, but they're forgetting the best counter is teamwork.
For sure. And now that we say that, I mean, Bappo and Falame are here, kind of close. I mean, Silent's getting aggressive, but Skep was near him for quite a bit of time. I think it's just the upstairs roam presence. Goodbye, Dropout. Good kill for Skep. That is the Capital and Utility taken off the board. Silent's actually gone. It's gonna rebarricade Vent's window. This mav hole is upsetting because it's slightly too low and too high at the same time. "45 seconds remaining, and I think Spicy Shack's about to die too. Oh no, they shot him. Never mind. Plant going down. Coors takes a lot of health. Falame is getting all the kills. It's basically up to Bappo. Or Bappo. It's up to Flank, sorry. To win this round. The case is down. Skep's gonna start to defuse. Good coverage by Falame. Marlboro men put up a defensive round before the third quarter.
And right as we were harping on the people
team
being left alone, no teamwork, boom, they just turned it around, fixed it immediately. Now let's see them
Alright.
carry it into the next few rounds.
All right, which one of them is Shadow in my call right now? Valkyrie taken off the board. I like that ban. That's a good ban. Blitz taken off the board. I think that makes sense. I do think it means that Coors is actually he's just going to be on Monty and Monty. Someone said Silent. Monty and BB now, or is BB banned? BB is allowed. So. You know, those are pretty good. Those aren't bad. It prevents you from playing like here on the hatch, but that should stop at least default. Mostly default, unless they run bricks.
Well, at that point, I think you're just hoping Skep's C4 just lands beautifully.
For sure. Both teams
Xcution not looking to change their style up yet.
Yeah, very similar composition to what they've run in the past. He's still got Coors on the shield. It looks like they were thinking about playing head holes, but they full reinforced the wall anyway. Anyways. Flank's going to be pushing in underneath into Passport. Gonna try to be looking for the head of Falame. Falame is instead gonna be full flash. I don't think he's gonna hear. He's gonna hear now.
Oh,
Ooh, styled on. Flanks goes down. Bappo is going to be taken out, though, on the other side of the map by Spicy, Shack, and Dropout. I feel like his name's been in the kill feed a lot on these attacking rounds for Xcution. But Finds is going to be able to find Falame. Down goes the Gazami. Silent is terrible. He can't shoot a drone.
New worst enemy, droning.
Silent, please.
I'm gonna remember that for when I play against him.
No. He's just gonna shoot every drone perfectly. See, Quinn knows how to shoot a drone. Goodbye, Spicy Shack. Good shot by Silent. He can shoot heads, but not drones. I'm gonna see Dropout trying to rotate around and get the cross. I actually like these firebolts. They knew about the Wamai disc, but didn't shoot him. Dropout now, pushing up. Skep, I think, is safe. He's gonna go down to the fire, but he does get Dropout. So he gets his one.
His one.
He'll take his one. No fire remaining as Coors is just going to try and stick the plants in. Pushing up. Quid taken out. It's up to Silent. He still has... He has no impacts remaining. My bad. 15 seconds remaining. Coors has to plant. And down goes the coverage. So Coors just has to kind of take his one. Silent playing smart and getting out of there. He's going to stick the plant now. Yeah, just sprint at him, Silent. Oh, no. Able to get the frag. Marlboro men tie it back up. And it is slowly...
If only he was a drone.
Yep. What if, you know, new tech, I actually enable, mute protocol, on the server. And Monty, like Optimus Prime, rolls out.
The new drone racing event's gonna come out.
Isn't that for like season
All of a sudden,
3?
yeah, I think so.
It's kind of far out there still.
It's kind of far. All of a sudden, everybody's a drone now. Looking like a similar defensive style.
Yeah, it's a workshop ventilation defense. No, we do see the first Storm shotgun, which I'm surprised we don't see more. We haven't seen more, because the CZ's like kind of really easy to use now, or maybe not easy to use, but a lot better to use now.
I like to say that it's broken in a way.
It's broken? What do you mean? Like, oh, just
The
like
CZ's
yeah.
high fire rate, good damage, very good iron sight.
I wouldn't call it very good. It's still kind of fat in like the bottom of the screen, but I think it'll just take a little bit before people remember that, oh yeah, this gun is in the game and it's not terrible, but also like who has the CZ that doesn't have another option you want to use, because the SMG-12 is still in the game.
I mean, the best operators with it are Thorn and Sentry.
Sentry has it? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So a lot of times you'll see pros with TCSG and CZ.
That is actually that's a pretty good comp. I would typically be I guess I don't play Sentry, so, but I was a shorty user if I was playing Sentry.
I mean, Sentry's got like one of the best loadouts in my opinion.
He's does have a really good loadout. What's also being really good is this execution on the upstairs players. Quid and Bappo are just annihilated in Silent. takes a lot of bullets from, I couldn't see who, I think it was Dropout, but is able to escape with his life. But upstairs, fully in control by the attack.
Xcution definitely living up to their name right now.
Waiting for that execution. Silent broke into my house and stole all of my belongings. Can we please ban him? Probably not. Violet can find Falame. Got you, Silent banned. Speaking of Silent, Silent and Skep are in a 2 versus 5, and Storm Traps are going out in, well, flawless round execution. I don't even get to say what I was going to say. Screw me for trying to cast here.
Don't even know where Skep died, but we did get to witness the full sprint right into a spray of bullets.
The classic. That's my favorite way to get killed.
I mean, as long as it's not me facing cores on that shield, I think I'd be happy.
Xcution getting their 3rd point of the night now?
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
3rd seasonal
Yep,
point.
would be their 3rd.
Marlboro men staring down the barrel of possibly only having 1 point today. Not exactly what you would want, but you're on Bathroom Tellers, and your Bathroom Tellers defense last time you ran it was really, really good. Case got down, sure, but I mean, it didn't matter because Falame just killed everyone.
We'll see an Echo drone this time. Another operator that got buffed. 3 Echoes instead of the original 2.
Yeah, an actual, like, if they weren't fat and made a lot of noise, actually just better Valve now. But, unfortunately, they're fat and a little more limited, so. Did you, Ghost, did you play back when like, the meta was just ban the intel ops?
I did. That was my least favorite time, actually.
No Valk,
all
no
I
Echo.
played then was Echo and Valk. That's all I played. So I had to start playing Maestro, and I hated it.
Bappo, first to fall as Flanks gonna get that frag. Once again, 1 player above, no... Well, I mean, Quid's kind of there, but no real backup. Lamau, you're a loser. Must have shot him through a floor as Coors goes down. That's a shield with a nitro. Good pick up by Quid. Having a rough night tonight.
Some days you're on, some days you're off. Today's just not one of his days.
The Echo drone. Dropout whipping out the IQ scanner. Trying to find out where it was. Not going to be able to. Falame is here on the backstab. They have cams. So they know where these Echo drones are now. Violet looking into sight. Right now, Skep is in a very dangerous position. But he's just gonna... No... Not get out, but he's now back in said dangerous position. As Quid is gonna fall to Flanks from above. Flanks is gonna drop into the bathroom. Skep, probably gonna be the next to fall. Spicy Shack, actually, will fall instead. Flanks manages to flash himself. But does get Skep. Triple kill for Flanks as Spicy is down, and so is Falame. Dropout with the scanner. It's now up to Silent to salvage the round, and Flanks gonna put a bullet in his head with Xcution taking map number 2 in regulation.
Just overall, you know, great 2 maps. Can never be upset with a 7-5 loss. Get to play all 12 rounds out.
I mean,
Could have easily gone either team's way.
You can be a little. I think you have the right to be a little upset. I think like you were one round away from getting another point, um, and it feels bad, but them's the breaks sometimes. Things to work on, but a good series overall. There are things that worked well. Just gotta be able to improve upon those later. Now it's the part of the show where we see if we can get anyone to interview, and I did not write any interview questions again, so we're gonna see how this goes. Let me ping. Where is Jen? Xcution. Oh, Violet will interview. Join when ready. But yeah, Xcution will get 5 points on the night. Xcution will get 5 points on the night. Scoring their first of the season. That is a join sound and a half. But yeah, joining us today, Violet. Welcome to the stream chat.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the 2 map wins today. And you played well as well. I distinctly remember a 3K early on in map number 2. How's the team feeling getting getting the first points? Any other thoughts on the series? Have at it.
It was a lot of fun. Like, we were cracking jokes the entire time. We were laughing. We were chilling. On the 3K, it was pretty much spoon fed to me by Flanks. I was told to sit in the corner and just wait until Flanks makes contact and then swing, and that's exactly what I did.
Yeah, it was a well designed play. If you want to give Flanks part of the credit, it's a well designed play. There, it's a bit risky on the radio window, but you lucked out that they didn't end up trying to pinch Fountain that way.
Yeah, it was everyone played well. Like props up to Chorus. He stepped up, subbing for Amphi, and he played very well. He took over as a shield away from me, so I didn't have to, so I could focus more on supporting with Spicy.
And support y'all did. Yeah, I mean, 2 series. One goes all 15 rounds. One goes all 12 rounds of regulation. Certainly was exciting to watch. Ghost, do you have anything you want to ask regarding Xcution or from Violet here?
Overall, I think you guys were great. The only questions I have are, what was the thought process on all the traps every round? I noticed you guys love the thorn.
So we had a plan for what we were gonna do, and I've kind of figured. I started leaning towards playing Thorn and Striker. So I brought the Thorn whenever necessary, and it's really paid off in some scenarios. Like the injure Spicy got to win us the round in Kitchen on Labs, and then the pick on Rafters after I learned a little shield trick.
I'm upset on Marlboro Men's behalf for that one. And then you put it again, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Props to the entire team. Pretty much, had my hand held through everything. Spicy was like, "Hey, Violet, I need you to do this," and I was like, "I got you. Just tell me what to do, and I'll do it."
sometimes just being able to do what listen and action what you're told is all that's needed.
There were a few mistakes I made, that were pointed out to me, but I won't make them again. I can promise that. And honestly, I probably couldn't have asked for like a better team to get picked up on. Like, even when I was in the 1v4, they believed I could do it, even though I knew I couldn't. They thought I could.
I'm trying to remember the 1v4. Was that a labs round? Okay,
yeah, Labs when I got the C4 kill through the floor.
C4 through the floor. dinosaur something. I don't know.
It was an XO.
Yeah. Well, one last thing here. Next week, I guess next week is gonna have two things. Number one, given when these games are scheduled, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's probably gonna be played on new season at this rate. Because I think that patch is going. Is it the second? I have the second in my head. I don't know if that's correct, but regardless, your next week matchup will be against the City Boys. They currently are sitting with 6 points after taking on it was Blitzkrieg
My team.
last week. Yeah. You know, do you have any thoughts going into that matchup, or is it just gonna be kind of business as usual? Just we're gonna play our game and type of thing.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely gonna give it our all. We're gonna in the week 1 when our match we lost, but like we had like no time to prep. We had really didn't have any strategies going into really any round. But this time around, like we were locked in. We knew what we want to do, when we wanted to do it, and how we wanted to do it. So I'm pretty sure if we take that into next week, we can get it done.
Good stuff. Good stuff. That answers everything. All of any questions I may have. Ghost, if you have any more, ask away. If not, Violet, if you have anything else you want to add, this is your stage.
One final question. How does it feel
Yes.
knowing that you're now at the top of your group?
For now.
It feels awesome. Honestly, I was if everyone knows me, like even in the submission form, I was voted worst player in the league. So honestly, it was good. It was good to prove it wrong. I went positive in these 2 maps.
Hell yeah.
So it's a lot of fun, honestly.
Yeah. Well, GG's Violet, GG's Xcution. Of course, GG's to Marlboro men. They played a hell of a game, just couldn't get over the finish line with it. Violet, good luck in your next week matchup. And yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And for all of you at home, this is going to be the end of the cast for tonight. I believe who is next? Next up we've got R4C taking on the City Boys at Saturday at 7 Central. One day before the third. Okay. Third will be the new one. So I mean that's Tuesday.
The new season.
Yeah. International Worm Day. I'm being thrown off. Segue. Saturday, 7 CST, R4C versus City Boys, right here on TBI Twitch.tv. Yeah, here, this channel. You're watching it. Thank you, Ghost, for joining me on the cast tonight. And
Absolutely, man.
Thank you to all of you who wanted to watch in and tune in tonight. We will see you all the next time. Bye-bye.
Peace.